Hey, bless the morning, Grateful Gap family. Welcome in to the Grateful Gap podcast. You know, here on Sunday. What is this guy doing? What are you doing, buddy? You know, on Sundays here, it's family day, and this morning we're going to be speaking about preparation again, part two. It's not really a part two, but it's just a different type of preparation. Which last time we spoke about having preparation in life, when yeah, for emergency situation, be able to continue to, fight for your life or things of that nature, or have ways to be able to continue to live without the normal means of society. But this week on Family Day, we're going to be able to speak about preparation in light of death situation. Death is inevitable for, life itself. You know what I mean? And with that being said, most of the time when you become a part of a family, you either have a spouse, as a husband and wife, whatever, whatever type of thing you have. But even if you like boyfriend, girlfriend, but if you're in a relationship and you have serious, and you building a family, you have, it's like you said, y'all hold each other dear to be able to make sure when you pass, everything is taken care of. So you need to be able to, have those conversations. So that's what my wife and I are going to be able to speak about. Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, it's always, talking is one thing about it, but the action goes with it as well too. Cause like this is what her and I have never thought about, that type of thing. Like we've always spoke about it, but not even just putting it into action. Like yeah, we have life insurance and we have, our the beneficiary stuff lined up to be able to be in place, but you know, I have certain measures that I want to be able to have prepared for my when I pass and things of that nature and what I want to be. So, and we don't even know if it's some of that stuff is possible. So all the type of stuff we do have to be able to start doing our research. Even though, like I said, we're not planning for death now, but it's like I said, it's inevitable, and we never know when it's gonna come time for us. So yeah, definitely having life insurance is important to be able to, come with the, not the impossible, but went out of the, out of the blue type of stuff. You know what I mean? You be good to go on that side. But if you go live your life alone, or, it's kind of like, as, people might see in movies at the end of that nature when people grow old and with their loved ones together like that. That's real. That's a real scenario for individuals. And, I pray and ask definitely that God continue to bless my wife and our time and our life. But today, it's a blessing. So I'm truly grateful for that. Grateful for the opportunity to be able to come here and speak again with my wife and speak about family and like I said, preparation for death, and what are ways we could be able to do that, and how would you, as myself and my wife, be able to come with one another and just kind of speak about what we would think about it. But before we get into that, we gotta get the daily verse. Queen, would do you mind doing the daily verse? Now, if y'all don't follow me already on Spotify, please go follow me on Spotify. Hit that follow button, Grateful Gap Podcast. You can check me on all other major podcast platforms as well, and I'll get them to you at the end of the video.
Okay, the daily verse will be coming from Romans chapter 3, verse 20, as of April 23rd, 2023, and it reads, "Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there should no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin." Again, that is from Romans chapter 3, verse 20.
Yes. So, like I said, it was my wife's idea to be able to, in light of the situation with my father-in-law, not my father-in-law, my stepdad, excuse me. Yeah. Is that what? Okay, okay. Well, I'm just saying how we got on the topic. Just go ahead and do your thing. Say how you speak about it. I'm sorry. And excuse me.
Me and my spouse, my husband, we talk about it all the time, like what we want, like in case of like how if one of us was to pass or something happened or whatever. And it just had me thinking like maybe we should just sit down and do our research and stuff and actually look into what we want, like as of if something was to happen. And in this case, I just feel like I want to maybe like start looking into. I know we don't have much education. It's for wheels and everything like that. I don't have too much knowledge of it, but it would be good for me to like research it more and make sure that we get like stuff lined up for our kids and how we're going to be married or whatever. Because life can come as fast, like anything can happen. You just want to be prepared, make sure it's less stress when it comes down to like your family handling things. And I'm away, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I want to be married. Like me and my husband are from two different places or whatever. He like he has his family, I have my family. And I just we gotta talk about some things like what we want happening after the death of one of us.
But I'll let you know right now, just bear me wherever we at. Like, no, I'm saying for real, wherever we live, like we live in North Carolina now, and it looks like we're gonna be there for, I don't know how long. I got some stuff planned on, coming together to be able to, you should have the address on for this spot. No, I don't know, I'm going. I feel like I gotta go this way. Um, but in saying that, no, it was, but I think it exited out with our recording. But in saying that, yeah, just less hassle, and like I told my wife, I want to be able to become a tree. I don't want to have. She want to come out. If it comes down to it, if I pass before or whatever it is, she want to have the traditional, funeral, all that type of stuff. I told her, look, man, look, just it's all right. It's about the life. That's why I cherish life. I cherish the moment right now. And she can come out to this day, and whoever it is, both of us come out to this very moment in this episode and hear each other, and go back to again. Remember, have a time and memory to be able to even speak about this. Be in a moment to have life and know my wife right here next to me. That type of stuff. That's why, death is. I used to when I was younger. I used to be like, I used to be afraid of death, but I used to be like, man, what happens when you die? You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so many possibilities. Like, you got heaven, hell, everybody, whatever. Which way people say about, what I mean, what happens in death. Like I said, I read the Bible now, and I believe in heaven and hell, and that's always my go-to as a younger child. I'm like, man, what do you do there? What are we doing in heaven? What I mean, what do you do in hell? Are you like, is it like you wake up every day like a human, like you regular life? You know what I mean? My mind was just so, it was just like, just wired, and it just kept going, kept going, kept going. And, one day I just came to a conclusion, like, I can't, I don't know. It doesn't matter because life is what is important. And what, like I said, having life, having, the opportunity to be able to speak to a person, to be able to reminisce and grieve people, whatever it may be, you have to be allowed to do that because if you're not, I mean, you're in the same situation they are. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like what the possibilities of what afterlife could be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying in my mind. Of course, like I said, you want to go to heaven, but I'm even thinking in heaven, like what we doing? Like, because I remember this time.
I'm looking forward to heaven. Like, it's okay. You with your family, just rejoicing and being in the presence of the Lord. Actually in the presence of you. Yeah. What I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking forward to those happy moments.
Yeah. We're in the presence of it too, though. That's why I say you gotta accept life. God created the earth, man. Everything in it. That's the presence right now. Our life. That was his biggest powers. Like you said, when we there in the heaven gates with God, that's all the ultimate power. We seeing everything that basically, like you said, it's like it's nothing. It's everything and it's nothing at the same time. Kind of like it is here on earth, you know what I'm saying? But this is only temporary. That's gonna be it forever, eternal, you know what I'm saying? Type of stuff. But it's all cool. I remember when I was younger though, my granddad passed, and I had a dream, right? And I'm thinking I'm a child. I think about my granddad going to heaven, and I had a dream, and it was like all white. It was like an all white, but I thought it was heaven, right? But the thing it kind of threw me off. It was like apartments, like all white apartments. And I see my granddad. He had on all white, like kind of like a robe, like a big dress robe type of thing. And he's walking around, talking to him, and like I didn't ask him was it heaven. I was just, it was in my dream. I was just talking to him, but I assumed it because, like I said, it was all white everywhere. It was like, just like nice looking or whatever, and it was cool, man. So it kind of. Yeah, and it kind of gave me peace to myself when I was a child because I was torn when my grandfather passed away. And like I said, when you experience death as a child, in a little way, that's why I really try to, with our daughters, you know what I mean, really try to, dive into them and just talk to them and try to, we get into their emotions try to really see how they feel. You know, like some days, like Leia, like especially Leia now, like she say that she real sad about the situation and stuff because you know it's on it. She's seeing it visually now. You know, it's hitting her and the situation and all that, but it's all good though, man. I just wanted to understand that yes, we do need to be prepared to be able to, you know, to speak about our death preparations or whatever it is, and you know, but we gotta enjoy life, man. That's the biggest part, man. Biggest part, enjoying being able to enjoy life. Telling you, you know, your people who you around that you love them. I love my wife, Lakeisha. I love you. I love our daughters, Leah, Zuri, and Skylar. I love God and I love my life. I thank God. I love my family. All the people who support my podcast, whatever it is in the world, support me in any type of way to be able to better myself, whatever it may be. We love y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. So, you know, but yeah, had a talk, man. Definitely had a talk with your spouse or your partner, whoever it is, and like you said, you know, we don't never know when today, but we got to be prepared in some type of way. So, you know.
So they know fiasco whenever it is.
Yeah, I love Granddaddy Tay. Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Pops, too. It would have been Tay. It would have been Tay's 45th birthday. So, long live Pops, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know, yeah, I love you, man. We appreciate you. You know. So, again, cherish your people, cherish the time, man. We love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all major podcast platforms. Check us out. Make sure you go support your people. You know, make sure you pour into the youth, even if you don't have kids. Make sure you pour into the youth. And
whether it's monetary or even a word, anything that can bless somebody's spirit.
We're all God's people. We serve each other, man. We serve God and we serve one another, man. So just, you know, all of our lives, you know, filled with a lot of obstacles, but you know, sometimes it's easier to be able to, you know, jump over a wall with, you know, 2-3 people than by yourself. So, you know, just always be looking forward to, you know, pulling somebody up and, you know, trying to better yourself in the process. But, you know, when you come across somebody, you know, you feel like you can do anything to be able to make that situation, make that encounter better. You only got to make their life better, you know, because it's this situation. You meet strangers all day, every day, but when you speak to somebody and you open your mouth to them, you know, are you trying to better them and better yourself as well? So follow God and y'all be blessed, man. We love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Meditation Monday. Hopefully the Hawks can get a W tonight to even the series up. You know what I'm saying? It's looking likely, but we shall see. So we'll see y'all later on. Headed to see our niece, performing her sports. And she's going to do great. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you guys for today. We love y'all. Until next time. Peace.